Hey, so everybody, back with another video. This is new species of dinosaur discovered on Isle of Wight. Yes, so there's a new species of dinosaur that was discovered on another island somewhere. 4 bones found on the Isle of Wight off the south coast of England belong to a new species of dinosaur from the same family as Tyrannosaurus rex, scientists say. Yes, so there's 4 bones found on the Isle of Wight off the south coast of England. Alright, and it belongs to a new species of dinosaur from the same family as Tyrannosaurus rex, and this is what the scientists are saying. Paleontologists from the University of Southampton say the creature lived in the Cretaceous period 115 million years ago and is estimated to have been up to 4 meters long. Yeah, so paleontologists, they're from the University of Southampton. They say that the creature lived in the Cretaceous period of 150 million years ago. The dinosaur, which is a new species of theropod dinosaurs, a group that includes Tyrannosaurus rex and modern-day birds, have been named Pteroventor inoppitus. Yeah, so there was a new dinosaur that is a new species of theropod dinosaurs, a group that includes Tyrannosaurus rex, modern-day birds, but it has been named that long name. I really can't say too much because this is something new to me. The name refers to the large air spaces in some of the bones. One of the traits that helped the scientists identify its theropod origins. Yeah, so the name refers to the large air spaces in some of the bones. Alright, so you gotta look at the bones. One of the traits that helped the scientists identify its theropod origins. These air sacs, also seen in modern birds, were extensions of the lungs. Yeah, so they were the air sacs they also seen in modern birds were extensions of the lungs. It is likely that helpful fuel in effectant breathing system will also making the skeleton lighter. So yes, so the breathing it makes the skeleton lighter. So it is likely that they helped fuel an efficient breathing system as well. The bones discovered on the foreshore at Shanklin last year are from the neck, back, and tail. Yeah, so the bones that they discovered, they are from the neck, back, and tail at the same. That's what they found. The fossils were found over a period of weeks in 2019 in 3 separate discoveries. 2 by individuals and 1 by a family group who all handed in their finds to the nearby Dinosaur Isle Museum in Sandown. Yeah, so the fossils were found over a period of weeks in 2019, so they had all this time to be finding it, and they did. By individuals and 1 by a family group who all handed in their finds to the nearby Dinosaur Isle Museum in Sandown. Significant study has confirmed the fossils are very likely to be from the same individual dinosaur, with the exact location and timing of the finds adding to this belief. Yes, significant study has confirmed this. The fossils are very likely to be from the same individual dinosaur. And it also has with the exact location and timing of the finds. And here is one of the pictures that you see here of the fossils that you see here of the bones that was found on a beach Alright, and here's another one. The same one, same kind of bone that was found on a beach as well. Robin Ward, a regular fossil hunter from Stratford upon Avon, was with his family visiting the Isle of Wight when they made their discovery. Yeah, so you have Robin Ward, a regular fossil hunter from Stratford upon Avon, was with his family at the time visiting the Isle of Wight when they made their discovery. He said the joy of finding the bones we discovered were absolutely fantastic. I thought they were special and so took them along when we visited Dinosaur Isle Museum. Yeah, so while they were enjoying the joy of finding the bones we discovered were absolutely fantastic. So they found these bones and they were, he said that they were fantastic. I thought they were special, so took them along when we visited Dinosaur Isle Museum. So yeah, so they went to visit Dinosaur Isle Museum. They immediately knew these were something rare and asked if we could donate them to the museum to be fully researched. Yeah, so they knew these were something rare and they asked if they could donate them and to be fully researched more. So they have to, the museum would have no choice but to take these bones because the guy who found these, him and his family went to the museum when they visited, and that's when they wanted to know if they will donate the bones so they could be further researched. James Lockyer from Spalding, Lincolnshire, was also visiting the island when he found another of the bones. Yeah, so now you got a James Lockyer, and he's from Spalding, Lincolnshire, who, was also visiting the island when he found another of the bones. He said it looked different from Marnie reptile vertebrae I have come across in the past. Yeah, so he said it looked different from what the other dinosaur is, and then he says I have come across in the past. I was searching a spot at Shanklin and had been told and read that I wouldn't find much there. However, I always make sure I search the areas others do not, and on this occasion it paid off. Yes, so he was searching on a spot at Shanklin and had been told and read that he wouldn't find much there. Of course he wouldn't have found much there because, there's different parts of the country that you would find dinosaur bones. They lived million years ago. And also he said, however, I always make sure I search the areas others do not. And on this occasion, it paid off. So whenever somebody else don't search a certain area, somebody else will come across and discover it, and it will pay off. Alright, so here's what the dinosaur looked like. Alright. And underneath it says, it is believed the dinosaur may have drowned near where it lived. So this is the dinosaur that you see here in the picture. And I do believe over here on the right bottom is a shark that is coming for it, because sharks, they do smell blood. But this dinosaur here in the picture on the left, they think that it had drowned. After studying the four vertebrae, paleontologists from the University of Southampton confirmed that the bones are likely to belong to a genus of dinosaur previously unknown to science. Yes, so after studying the four vertebrae, the paleontologists from the University of Southampton confirmed that the bones are likely to belong to a genus of dinosaur that and is previously unknown to science. So there are some that are unknown to science as well. Their findings will be published in the journal papers in paleontology. So yes, their findings will be published in a journal paper. Chris Barker, a PhD student at the university who led the study, said, "We were struck by just how hollow this animal was. It's riddled with air spaces." Yeah, so you got a Chris Barker, who is a PhD student at the university who led the study, and he said we were struck by just how hollow this animal was. And it was riddled with air spaces. So there's a whole lot of air spaces that was riddled with it. Parts of its skeleton must have been rather delicate. So yeah, so parts of the skeleton has been delicate because of all the air pockets that are around it. The record of theropod dinosaurs from the mid-Cretaceous period in Europe isn't that great. So it's been really exciting to be able to increase our understanding of the diversity of dinosaur species from this time. Yes, so they're just discovering more dinosaurs, and this one that they discovered it is part of the Tyrannosaurus Rex family, but they didn't expect for this one to be found at all. And of course, it says the record of theropod dinosaurs from the mid-Cretaceous period in Europe isn't that great. So it's not really that great at all. And so it's been really exciting to be able to increase our understanding of the diversity of dinosaur species from this time. So yeah, so they really have to understand what is going on and what this dinosaur is about. You don't usually find dinosaurs in the deposits at St. Cloud, as they were laid down in a marine habitat. Yeah, so you don't usually find dinosaurs anywhere in deposits at St. Cloud. They were laid down in a marine habitat. You're much more likely to find fossil oysters or driftwood. So this is a rare find indeed. Yeah, so the dinosaur was a rare find. But most of the time you would find oysters or driftwood that are fossils, and that's it. But this one they found, it was a rare find. Scientists say it is likely the Pteronovator lived in an area just north of where its remains were found, with the carcass having washed out into the shallow sea nearby. You know, so scientists did say that it is likely the Pteronovator lived in an area just north of where its remains were found. So where the remains have found, that's where it has been at, and it having washed out into the shallow sea nearby. So that's what happened with them. And of course, you know, it's not easy finding dinosaurs fossils, because you know they're buried, and then you got to keep digging and digging and digging for them to find fossils, to see how old they are, what their food was like, and everything else. So this is why it's hard to figure out what dinosaurs were really like. And scientists are discovering these dinosaurs every day, just about. They have to go through a lot of testing and a lot of everything else that they have to do for the dinosaurs to see what they ate, what were they like, and everything else. Leave your comments below. I am out.